All we are to decide is what to do with the time that we are given. So it's right, wherever you're at today, like you said, you didn't choose to be born to your mom. You didn't choose to be born in the United States. You may be in a terrible situation right now. And maybe some of that is your choosing, or maybe you find yourself in a situation that you didn't decide. You're there for some reason, and it's a terrible situation. Maybe it's a good situation. Whatever it is, you might not have control over that, but you have control over one thing. Stop where you're at, choose Christ, say yes to him, and ride it out.
I love it. God is drawing you, all of us. Those of you listening right now, God is speaking to you.
Yes.
And he's saying, come unto me. That was what we talked about in the very first episode of the Steve Krebsfinger. If you haven't watched that, you got to go watch Steve Krebsfinger's interview.
Yeah.
That God is saying, come unto me. There's an invitation to all of us. That's what we were designed for.
Yeah.
Be who you were created to be.
Be who you were created to be. Say yes to that.
Say yes to
Right.
it. Yes.
And
Don't
I would
resist God.
Yeah. And I would argue you don't actually know who you are until you say yes to Jesus.
Correct.
You have shades of it, like,
You
yeah,
don't
I'm really
know.
into this. I'm kind of into this. But that thing comes alive
Amen.
when you meet Christ.
Amen. So good. Last thing about salvation that I really have come to understand, because like you said, salvation's a relationship. And in this relationship, I find myself in sin when I say, what's in it for me?
Yeah.
Am I going to get blessed? Yes, you'll get blessed, obviously. Salvation is a blessing. But what's in it for me
Yeah.
is a root of a lot of sin.
Yeah.
But if we can say, what's in it for God?
Yeah.
And know that before we ever knew him, before we ever thanked him or praised him, he died for us.
He died for us. Pretty big.
When we were in the forge and we were reading the Start With Why,
Yeah.
that's my why.
That's your why.
If I can think of what's the why of Jared's life, well, Jesus,
Yeah.
before I ever even knew him,
Yeah.
he bled and died. That really gets me,
Yeah.
that he did that and that he loves me
Yeah.
and he has a plan for my life.
He chose you.
He chose me. Exactly. He chose me. And so what is in it for God?
Right.
How can I please God in the face of everything I go through? I am not a victim to my circumstances. Circumstances are just an opportunity to say, how can I please God in it?
Yeah.
What is God showing me in this? Rather than becoming a victim of my circumstances, a product of my environment. You know, I hear so many people nowadays, you know, the knife just went into the guy. People make these crazy victim comments for doing bad things.
Yeah.
You know,
Next thing I knew, I was smoking crack. And
Yeah.
it's like, no.
yeah, I just can't do it because
No.
it's like, no, you're not a victim to that.
Yeah.
You had a choice in the matter. And that's that perspective change of God, how can I please you? What are you saying today? You know, God, speak to me.
Yeah.
And just listen. Listen to the voice of God.
Yes.
Have daily encounters with God.
Absolutely.
Is just a total, it's the right way, right? To live out your salvation.
Yeah.
With fear and trembling.
Yeah.
Not with, hey, you know, I'm going to get this because I want this to
Yeah.
be this way. And your whole prayer lists are, God, this is what I want.
Right.
Right. And then that's okay to bring those to God, but you have to have your perspective changed, you know,
Yeah.
Get your perspective sanctified and saying, God, how can I please you today? What do you want?
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll start my prayers off. Like I'll wake up in the morning, be making coffee. I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while, I'll be making coffee in the morning and I'll just say, God, how's your day going? You know, and it's kind of interesting. Like, and I have to ask myself, like, do I expect a response? Like when I ask a question like that, do you legitimately expect a response? But it is a mindset shift instead of like, here's all my needs and this and that. Instead, it can really shift our heart. It can really shift our perspective.